Baby, this is what you came for, lightning.
Yeah, so let's get started. I have Kyle and Sarah Hughes with me today out of Houston, Texas. Kyle and Sarah have started their own real estate brokerage firm with Hughes Realty. So first of all, I want to start by saying thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your early morning to be with me and allow me to broadcast this video. So thank you both for being here.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim, too. I know I heard you say Houston, too. We're in Austin, kind of, all around. We service kind of all around the Austin area, but thanks for having us, yeah.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out to me.
Yeah,
I know Texas is a big state, so
yeah.
I guess let's start and share a little bit more with our listeners about, your territory. What areas do you cover in Texas?
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Kyle said, we work, our hub is in Austin, Texas. So we work all around the Austin metro. We go north into Georgetown and Gerald and Round Rock, Pflugerville. We do west in Lakeway, Pea Cave. We go south, Buda, Kyle, really all over the Austin area. And in addition to that, too, we do a lot of referrals in the other major cities, Houston, Dallas, small cities, kind of scattered throughout Texas.
Yeah.
So kind of all over,
around on that.
But mostly we do our listings in the Austin area.
Okay, awesome. So tell me a little bit, what got you to the point where you felt it was time to take it to another level and open up your own real estate firm?
I think for me, it's kind of never kind of satisfied, kind of always going to the next step. I've been through my whole real estate process myself with Coldwell Banker, Keller Williams, independent companies, and I've been with some awesome companies too. And I think it was like an innate desire just to have your own. I mean, there's some great, templates if somebody wants to build a team with some good companies, but we just wanted to have our own brand. We see a lot of value in that, and just to grow, keep going.
Great. Okay. Now, can you tell me, what do you guys most specialize in? Are you working more with the buyers or the sellers or a little bit of both? Can you share a little bit of light on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we work with both. I would say we are more listing heavy though, just because it creates leverage for us. When we have the listings, the buyers tend to come. So we focus on getting listings, but we work with everyone. So we wouldn't turn anyone down.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Listings are so much leverage. If you've read the Millionaire Real Estate, book, any of them too, you can get, a lot of buyer leads off that. Listings are king. You can do 5 buyers if you're working hard, but you don't have your weekends for sure. But we don't anyways at this time.
I got you. Yeah, I've always been taught listings are the name of the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
One of our goals with now creating our own brokerage too is we have those, excess of buyer leads. And so we're thinking that's going to be a really great value for people that we bring on to the team and to the brokerage to be able to
distribute those. Yeah, for sure.
Great. Now, I read that you guys have been in the industry for a little over 10 plus years now. So combined experience. Can you tell me a little bit about your growth with your firm? What are your short-term goals as far as building your company?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it's kind of twofold with this. We want to continue to grow ourselves as selling, actually doing, what we'll be helping others to do. And then, grow more or less, we kind of thought about it a couple different ways, but I think what we're going to do is try to recruit people that are getting into the industry and help them. Because I think 80% of real estate agents that get in the business fail. So it's scary. And a lot of people, I have a personality. That's just natural to me just to jump in and do it. I thrive on that. But I think a lot of people get scared and intimidated by that too. So our goal would be to build a team where we're producing at a high level and bring people and take them under our wing and help them through those steps too. Set them up on open houses, give them those listings to do it, tell them exactly what to do, the templates of everything.
Buyer leads.
just to really catalyst their business. And yeah. That's kind of the route we're thinking to go. And relatively new. I mean, we just switched over with Hughes Realty and probably 2 weeks ago. So we're a lot's going on, but we're fun, excited, good stuff.
Great. Well, I know, you know, my background, most of my real estate's been conducted down in Georgia. And when I was a real estate broker myself, we had a couple different multiple listing services that we could be a member of. We had a Georgia MLS, and then we had a first multiple listing service. I know your state's a lot bigger than Georgia and surely bigger than Michigan. What type of MLSs do you guys have access to in the state of Texas?
Typically for us around the Austin metro, it's Austin Board of Realtors. That covers a large part about it. If you want to go into San Antonio, you're going to have to join that board. If you go north, Killeen, Temple, like keep going north of probably half an hour, 45 minutes from where we are right now, you're in another board. But right now we're just in Austin, and that's big enough. It's a big area.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely a big state. I've traveled through there once. I think it took me a couple of days.
It's huge. Yeah,
it's crazy. So let me understand a little bit about your business model, as well as, you know, your title as top producing real estate company in the area. If I was a seller, coming to you and say, hey, Kyle, Sarah, I'm looking to put my property on the market. What can you do for me? So what is it that you can do for me that separates you from your competition?
Sure.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
I mean, you know, we obviously do kind of the standard, the norm, what all the other realtors are doing. We put the sign in the yard, we do the lockbox, we put it on the MLS. But above and beyond that, what's really going to separate us from other agents is going to be a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see right away when you're meeting with someone initially. It's our communication. I can't even think of examples right now, but just how we're always, you know, reaching out to our clients. They can reach us anytime. We're going back and forth. It's going to be negotiations as well. That's a pretty big one. There's a lot of things within the contract that not all agents may be aware of, as far as like the expertise just in the contract itself. So we have that, and we're just looking out for our clients' best interest, which I think really comes across.
Yeah,
you know,
for
when
sure.
we're working with them.
We care.
We care, yeah.
I mean, when you put it down to, we live that, listing. We live that buyer, and we'll fight for them and make, what sets us apart too, just a little spin on what you're saying too, is like we have a depth of knowledge in the industry. And wherever we can help that buyer in negotiations, or let's say you're working with a buyer and it's multiple offers. We get that a lot down here. And we've done some amazing things for buyers. Just knowing the market and knowing, I guess, sales a little bit too, and how to handle that and negotiate and get your offer sold, get their offer accepted. That's very hard. Buyers can, it's an asset to be with the right person that knows how to guide you and take care of you and leverage that position that, hey, you need an accepted offer.
I know. A lot of what we do too that I don't think people always realize is it's not so much that we are, selling the buyer on the property.
No.
Most of our work is selling
Zero.
the other agent.
Exactly.
On why they want to work with us. And so, that's all little stuff that you can't appreciate until you're actually in a transaction and you want a team that's, looking out for your best interest.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm a seller and I have 4 offers, why am I going to pick the offer 1? Or why would I pick offer 2? And that's what we, at least with buyers, specialize in, is being convinced that buyer is the best buyer for that property, and conveying that to the listing agent. Hey, this buyer is fantastic. They are well qualified. They're going to buy the house and they love it. It's perfect. This is your buyer. And also I'll make this smooth as can be for you.
Right.
And they're like, wow, I'll have the lender call them too. So I'll have the lender call back and say, oh yeah, X and X buyer, they're wonderfully qualified. It's all true, but it's just the diligent communication in that detail to really customer service. I mean, really, it's really
It's hard to
caring.
find these days.
It's hard to find. It's ridiculous, but really genuinely that. So I don't know if I spun it away a little bit.
No,
but
I think you conveyed that much better than I was.
feeding on that a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Between the two, I know, I don't know about you, but my wife and I, we don't typically work well together. I mean, she's, personalities. So tell me a little bit about how you guys can mesh so well together, because obviously you probably take, Kyle, you take your strength and use it to your ability, as well as Sarah does hers. So do you kind of take on the different roles, like maybe Sarah would be the one to be the marketer to the property, opposed to Kyle, you setting up appointments for the listings of the buyers? Can you tell me a little bit more on that?
Pretty head on.
That's pretty spot on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And typically we work our own buyers, although we'll ping off each other, if needed. But as far as the listings, we go into them together and kind of build the relationship, learn what the client's goals are. And then at that point, I'll take them with the stager, the photographer, get the marketing materials, get them ready to list. And then once we have an accepted offer, Kyle usually, takes it from there and handles the negotiations and gets them to closing.
Delegating the strengths, kind of exactly what you said. It just helps leverage everything. I mean, I have strengths, Sarah has strengths, and they're kind of polar opposite in some aspects, but it really blends together as a team. I mean, we get along great. I mean, not always, but for the most part, for the most part, it's good. It's great.
It's fun. Yeah, absolutely.
It's tough, I think, in a business relationship as well as a marriage, don't always work out that way. So that's great. It's a package deal, Yeah. And I'm sure you use that on your presentation as well, that, you're not getting one question, you're getting two for the price of one, right? For sure. So, well, Kyle, Sarah, I thank you again for being with me this morning. Before we let you go, please tell everybody that's looking to buy or sell in your area of Austin, Texas, where is the best way to reach you and how to find you guys on the social media network?
Oh yeah, Facebook is probably our number one. We'll have information at the bottom of the page too, so you can see that. But Facebook's probably our biggest thing. We're very active on social media. You can see all of our listings, client testimonials. Most people on our page are past clients, talking about, the listings. We keep good communication with all of them at all times, and we're buddies after the deal,
So you can find us on Facebook. Just look up Hughes Realty. Otherwise, you can go to our website, search austinrealty.com, and our phone numbers are 512-571-1761. And
mine's 512-571-1762.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks again, and thanks so much. I look forward to working with you guys soon. We'll see you.
Appreciate everything. Thank you.
No problem.